We'll show you the overview of the Holland recoil lug in comparison to the factory lug. And you can see the improved bedding surface area we have. Besides the lug being thicker, it has dual draft angles on the sides, allowing it to pull more uniformly from the stock. Okay, these are the differences. You can see the Holland recoil lug with the pin and the factory lug. Okay, this is our drilling fixture that we manufacture. It's a machine precision V-block. And when you take your special form tool and go into machine on the inside of that bolt face, very often you break the extractor. And when you do that, you're in big trouble. If you have a later style 700 like this one is with the pop-in extractor spring clip, it's a little bit easier to do. If you break the extractor, you can always pop another one in. We find that once the receiver has been squared, the lug abutment's done, and the back of the lugs, when we go to take our headspace dimensions, we can move our depth micrometer around the bolt face to check and see just how square the bolt face itself is to the receiver. We find that if it's out more than 60, we'll now measure the inside of our counterbore for our final cut. All right, we're 662 thousandths. All right, now for those of you that have watched our barreling video, next important step, and it's one that's often overlooked by a lot of gunsmiths in the country, and that is, remember we selected our pilot bushing, which was .2182. We'll now put that on our 22-250 chambering reamer and go ahead and clean up the chamber, shortening the throat at the same time. Our lead diameters are ground into the chambering reamer. Those dimensions are 5/10 thousandths over bullet diameter with a 1.5 degree lead angle and no free bore. So if you're shooting a 40, 50, or 55 grain bullet, this will allow you to seat that bullet to just touch the rifling, and again, greatly enhance the accuracy potential of your rifle. All right, we've got our chambering reamer installed. On the Winchester, very, very important, the Winchester bedding differs greatly from the Remington 700, being a flat bottom receiver versus cylindrical. This area is the recoil lug mortise for the Winchester, and if we were going to bed that